The following is a Sick Aside Studios production.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hurry, turn those headphones up. Because I'm about to put it in your ear holes. My name is Cy, and you are getting locked in the padded cell. Yes, the padded cell is that podcast created by you and put together by yours truly. My name is Cy, and I'll be your host for today's show. And then on today's show, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special one. Your boy Big John the Fantasy King, formerly known as Big John the Fantasy King, calls in and reps a little bit, gives us a little bit of a forecast for the NFL season. If you are into fantasy football, then you need to join the Fantasy Football League created by and hosted by the Padded Cell. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, now is your chance to sign up. Send me an email, and I will send you some PayPal information so you can sign up. $20, and you'll have a lot of fun with us. More information on that to come, not necessarily on the show, but in posts on Facebook. I'll holler at you guys later on. All right, so what's in the news? Man, summer is over, and Orlando had it rough. Like really rough over the summer. Shout out to all the people affected by the Pulse tragedy. My condolences go out to everybody. And those people who, the people who lost their little boy over at Disney. That's a shame. That really sucks. Orlando, man. And then the singer from The Voice, the night before Pulse. That was crazy too. So Orlando, man, having a lot of issues, but there's been crazy support from all over the globe, and that's what's been really cool to take, if you can take anything out of this whole thing, is how crazy the human race pulls together. So hey, it's unfortunate as it is, but it's really cool to see the world come together and show their support for Orlando, even though we've had a pretty shitty summer. I heard Disney had again to make a couple of changes. I mean, you have to. You got to put up some signs saying no swimming or gators are around or wildlife. So they went ahead and made some changes. I know they went ahead and took TikTok out of the Peter Pan ride, and I'm pretty sure they did something with the Jungle Cruise, because that must be awkward. All right, so yeah, Orlando. Speaking about Orlando, the Padded Cell's made a couple of changes. If you haven't realized already, we're moving in a more Orlando-based direction. Yes, we're going to provide some tourist information, some things that are going on in this hotbed. And I love Orlando. I love the city. I love the sports around it, even though it's really bad. The Orlando Magic suck, but we'll figure that out. We'll talk about that later. Speaking of sports, though, it is a fantasy football season. You can smell it. It's right around the corner. And without further ado, I want to get right into our interview for the show. Ladies and gentlemen, he has a huge reputation with this show. If you don't know him by now, you need to get familiar. Big John, the Fantasy King. What's crack-a-lackin', homie?
Yo, what up, yo?
Chillin', homie. What's good with you, bro? Fantasy season is around the corner. What you thinking?
Excited. Nerves are jumping like always. Can't wait, man. I can't wait to smash on everybody this year.
It was gonna be really cool, because for this one we're gonna do things a little bit differently. We're gonna try to do a live draft. It's about $20 to get in. It is $20 to get in. We're doing it on NFL.com, and there's gonna be consequences. Like, let's say week 1, whoever loses and has like the least amount of points has to have there's a penalty to that guy. I'm not gonna say what the penalty is. That's a surprise.
That's dope, man. I'm excited, man. I can't wait. Just hopefully the penalty, tattoo or belly button piercing.
No. No, the Padded Cell is fun, but we're not gonna do anything that's gonna get anybody in any crazy situation. No, nothing like that.
I'm glad you're going with a new format this year, though.
Yeah, man, for sure. ESPN, you can suck it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not doing it. How do you feel about NFL.com?
NFL.com is where it's at. I usually do them, or I'm big on Yahoo as well. It all depends on the format. I don't like the things that they twisted on ESPN.
Yeah.
ESPN has changed over years, and NFL.com is straightforward. It's easy to use. So I think it's going to be great for our new users in fantasy as well. Absolutely.
So it's very user-friendly. The first time I ever played fantasy, I did it on NFL.com, and I loved it. I wanted to do it ever since, but hey, we ended up going ESPN. But anyways, you have a name change, am I right?
Yes, sir.
All right, talk to the people about that.
Usually, you guys know I do about 10 leagues a year, sometimes 12. This year, I'm cutting back to 2, so I'm kind of pulling back on the reins a little bit. So I'm going with a name change, too. It's going to be The Truth 14-6. A little bit about myself. I don't know if y'all know. Silverback, a few other guys in the league know a little bit about my life-changing things this year. Different things from the hospital visits with my health, and things just started pedaling downhill. I didn't know where to turn, didn't know what to do. So I life around, changed my health, eating habits.
There you go. Amen.
Back in March, they found 17.5-pound tumor in me.
Yeah, tell them about that, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was definitely a game changer. You know, it changed my whole life.
For sure.
It put a new perspective lying in that hospital bed for the whole month of March. And also got a book coming out. It's going to teach people about the cleanliness of food, what foods we put in our bodies. It's going to have special recipes from yours truly, Chef Big John, you know.
That's what's up.
We're going to have, it's a really nice inspirational book, man. You can really grasp, get a hold of the story. We're going to have recipes, different things that people could follow, different things, and basically an introduction guide to how you should eat every day, what you should be doing at what times you should be eating. That teach you the science of food, the science of your body. That title of that book is going to be Taste the Truth. And then the 14:6 hits home at me with John 14:6, you know?
Right.
But God states, I am the way, the truth, the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. While I was lying in the hospital bed, those words kept replaying in my head over and over again, sleepless nights, man. I tell you, there ain't no greater feeling than turning your life over to the Lord and getting your life together. The things I went through in my health this year actually humbled me as a person and, you know, really got a hold of the values of life and the little things, you know.
Around what time or when can we expect for some of these projects to be done?
April 17th. Big significance of April 17th was that was the official day that I actually turned my life over to the Lord and I got baptized at my church. So that's the day I'm shooting for. Finalize my project, really, really focus hard, strong. You know, I know there's no snow here in Florida, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hibernate and make sure this gets done.
All right, there you go, man. I like it, bro. I'm gonna support that project most def. All right.
Absolutely.
Getting into fantasy football. In your opinion, what do you think is the most deepest league in fantasy this year?
Man, that's a tough one. There's a lot of depth at positions this year. You know, there's a lot of sleepers. There's a lot of different things. You know, fantasy's always tricky every year. A lot of people say it's this, it's that, it's this. Yeah, stats knowledge obviously is a plus. But you gotta look at the perspective, man. You gotta focus on the players that you have, and you gotta focus on their lives, man. You gotta really get deep into it. Like this year, wide receiver, there's a lot of depth. There's a few rookies coming out that keep an eye on.
Listen, that's exactly what I try to tell people. Like, I'm not gonna say the name because I'm not trying to give away my insights. But I know of a particular receiver out there that's like highly liked that gets heavily involved into orgies at the beginning of every season and gets like sidetracked.
You gotta pay attention. I mean, Jacksonville stepped up their D this year.
Did they?
Jets stepped up their D.
That's true, yeah.
I mean, Jacksonville picked up a cornerback out of Florida State, or Jalen Ramsey. They picked up a couple linebackers. I mean, they got really Buffalo. Again, Shaq Lawson. I mean, you got to pay attention to a lot of the defense. A lot of people forget about the defense. Say, whatever, we'll just put that off to the end of the draft, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand, man. Last year, I sent the loop, man. I took up my defense in the 4th round last year, and they won me the Super Bowl in one of my leagues. But you got to really, I mean, I'm not suggesting you do that. The 4th round is kind of early for a D.
Yes, it is. That's crazy.
Watch how the draft goes.
What golden defense was that, if I may ask?
It was Denver.
Oh, it was Denver, yeah, of course.
They had a rough start in the beginning. I picked them up. I dropped them, actually. What happened was I picked up Denver and I had Buffalo D last year.
Yeah, that Buffalo D, did you?
Check out the Jets, man.
The Jets, bro? Get out of here, the Jets.
I'm not a Jets guy. I'm a Pats. You know, Jets is my rival. So just take a look at the Jets. You'll see them progress. There's going to be a flip or flop with them. So I dropped Denver D. They had a rough start in the beginning. I re-picked them up when they were just sitting there for 2 weeks. Nobody touched them. And from like week 6 on, man, they just dominated. Dominated. And I ran with them the rest of the way.
That's cool. Give me a sleeper pick this year.
Let's go with Michael Thomas. Drew Brees, he's not done. He still got some miles left on that tire.
Oh, man. But if only he had personnel, people to work with, you know what I mean? Well, Willie Snead is not cutting it.
People can't forget the rookie running back on Ohio State, Ezekiel Elliott, man.
Oh, that's right. We're talking about the Cowboys, man.
Roll up the T-shirt, let's go, man. He's gonna beat the ball. He's a beast, man.
You think so?
He's definitely going early first round.
All right.
He could be sitting on the Truth 14-6, too. You don't know.
Hey, so let me ask you this. Let's just say you have the first round, first pick Who are you going with? Or what position are you going with?
Depends on the league you set up.
12 teams. Your house is on the line. If you lose this league, then they're taking away your crib.
Are we rolling a single quarterback formation? Or
Yeah. Single quarterback. Just your regular standard basic ass league. Antonio Brown.
Nah, I just play with Jimmy. We talked about that.
Goodness gracious.
I'm gonna attack strong at running back, man.
Yeah, this guy harps all day about how important running back is and how shallow that
is. At least 2 solid running backs that put up 20 plus. If you have 2 running backs that put up 20 plus a week, man, or averaging at least 20 plus a week, even 15 plus, but 20 is just better. 20 is a better number to go with. And how the point system goes. If you can get at least 2 of those guys and surround them with a few good guys, your running backs, how they say in real life defense, win your championships. Let me tell you something, your running backs win your fantasy football championship.
All right, so now knowing that you would go with a running back with your first choice, number 1, all the way around, what running back would you pick?
Ezekiel Elliott.
With the first pick.
I'm going to put my hands in the hands of a rookie.
There you go. Wow, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, on the Padded Cell podcast. We'll find out soon enough when the draft lottery hits, and we'll know what orders we're going in. We're going to do that very soon, actually. Right after this podcast, that's what you're going to want to be looking after. You're going to hear the podcast, you're going to watch the podcast, and then you're going to be like, I need to stay tuned because pretty soon the draft lottery is coming up. A lot of people have actually hit me up with their emails. Pretty much that's your invitation. Once I get your email, I'm able to hit you back with the PayPal. You're able to pay me, and then from then on, you get the link and you join the squad. So.
Sounds good, man. I better not get first round pick, though. I don't want the first pick of the first round.
You don't want it? What position you like?
With a 12 man section, man. I like picks 5 through 7, man.
Yeah.
I'll roll as early as 4. I'll roll with 4.
I do like 4, honestly. Who are you most looking forward to going against?
JP, man.
JP, your rival.
JP, I want to stick the dagger in our rival, man.
I think Kyle.
With all due respect, man, I do have a lot of respect for JP. I like him, man. He's a cool cat. You know, we have to find our rivals, and hey, he's the one that rose to the occasion when I was talking last year, and I appreciate that. So, you know, it's one of them things, you know. Like I said, I'm a new man. I'm humble, but I love to have my rival, too, because, you know, that's what makes it exciting. That's what makes it going, and, you know, he's the type of person, man. I know during, you know, Sunday or whatever, man, we can get some beers, some chicken wings or something. You know, we can do some stuff, man.
I can't wait, bro. Seriously, like week 1, I'm going to make it you, Big John, the true fantasy king versus JP, the ultimate troll. Is going to be awesome.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
All right, who else? I think Kyle of Riverwind is going to be in here. Edgardo's coming back. Real, as I like to call him. Manny's coming back. Chris Riley's coming back.
Mr. Stats himself, man, Kyle. Huh?
Hey, yeah, Kyle of Riverwind, he's coming through. I think he was one of the first ones to respond to the post.
Let me tell you something. I come up and I really talk about him. I said, that kid's a little genius, man. You know, no hating on him, man. He's a cool cat, but man, I tell you, he's smart, man. He got some shit down. I like him.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. That's for sure. All right, man. Thank you so much for hitting us up, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your new adventure with this book. I can't wait to support it.
Thank you, man. Hey, I appreciate you having me on the show, man. And you know, it's gonna be an exciting year. And with y'all kids, Tom Brady's coming through, baby.
Tom Brady, get out of here with that. You know I'm gonna edit that out.
Brady's better not.
I'm gonna take that out. We're not putting that guy's name in here. All right, tell the people how they can find you.
TB12, yo. TB12 for life, kid.
Get out of here with that.
Yeah, you can hit me up. You can hit me up on the Instagram, Taste the Truth. Find me there, man. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. I got all my stuff up.
And you search the Instagram and not the Gmail or the Facebook or the whatever, right?
It's the Instagram, brother.
All right, cool. All right, man. Thanks for hitting
Pictures only.
That what?
I said pictures only.
Pics only?
Pics. Pics only.
All right, man. All right, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, take it easy, man.
Thanks.
Pics only. I want to give a big shout out to your boy, The Truth, Big John, also known as the Fantasy King. Looking forward to this season, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a crazy one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys from the last year signing up again, which is really cool. I can't wait to see you guys again. And we're getting a couple new people too. So I'm hearing a lot of people talk a lot of shit too, and that's a lot of fun. So hit us up, guys. I'll be emailing you guys with some more information, but for now, let me kind of break you guys off with a little bit of info, just basic info. $20 to enter, 12 teams will play. First 12 people to pay will secure their team and get a spot in the draft. It will be on NFL.com. Standard rules will apply. We're not going to throw in any crazy rules. I know last year we had some defensive rules that just were nuts, and some people were like, not about that, so we're not putting that in there. Just regular ass standard rules apply, and more information to come later on. So I hope you guys liked it. I just put it in your ear hole on behalf of myself, your boy Big John, the Truth, aka the Fantasy King. Thank you guys for listening. Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe and like and share to all your friends about the Padded Cell podcast. Catch you later, freaks.